Hello! Hello! How are you today? Happy Friday! Hello, Edit Guy! Welcome in! How's it going? I want to play. Oh, hello, Nixon! Welcome in! We shall play D&D. Yes, quite. Yes. Are you guys excited for some Dungeons and Dragons? Hang on, let me... Not interesting. Okay. Let me turn on some music. Does chat get to choose their classes? Not quite. No, this is going to be very more rudimentary. If this goes well, I might do something a little bit more in depth where chat does get to choose their classes. But this one is going to be a more rudimentary one. Hello! Hello, Reginaldo. Welcome in! Are you guys ready to play some Dungeons and Dragons? All right. Oh, I need to actually launch the program thing. Hang on, guys. Let me launch it. Thank you. Thank you for the Hydra. Thank you very much. And the posture check. All right. What am I doing? This one. So DM, we're gonna need the rules explained. All right. Okay, hang on. You were playing Subnautica 2. What an amazing game. You're addicted to it. Let's go! Let's go! Alrighty, folks. Let's talk about Dungeons and Dragons. Now, we are not going to be playing the normal Dungeons and Dragons that you guys all definitely know what that is. I don't know how... All right, well, first maybe I should explain what exactly we're doing. This is Dungeons and Dragons, or a version of Dungeons and Dragons, where we're going to tell a story as a group with dice rolls that influence your decisions. So let me go ahead and go to the scene. All right. This works out because there are 3 people in chat, so I don't even need to randomly choose who's in. Anybody? All right. So the 3 that I see are Reginaldo, Edit Guy, and Nixon. Is there anyone else in the chat that wants to jump in that I'm not seeing? Gartic phone, but it's smoking something. Alrighty, so let's see. Since there's only 3 of you guys, I guess you can choose. Does anybody have a preference on what class they are? We have Fighter, Wizard, Healer, and Rogue. Does anyone have a preference? We'll just do first come, first serve. Doesn't look like it, and I think the 4th is just Snuffins. We'll put the 4th as me. Oh, we got 2 healers. Edit guy was first, so edit guy will be healer. You like support classes like Ralsei? Well, as a wizard, you could also do support. You're gonna find out that the classes, the lines are a little blurred on what the classes can do in this game. Oh my gosh, it's so low. Nixon, you want wizard? Okay, Nixon's wizard. All right, so Reginaldo, do you have a preference on what you are? We are going to have Nixon be the wizard. Oh, wait, this is the wrong. Okay, hang on. Wait, is it not the wrong one? Oh, that's why. Okay. You like fighter? Okay. Nixon 1, 2, 3 R. Nixon dash 1, 2, 3 R. And then we've got edit guy 4599. Oh, and then me. Hello, Ari! Are you going to be playing with us? We might have Ari as a rogue. Ari. You did it wrong? How could you? In this economy. Oh my gosh. Depends. All right, let me explain the rules. I got to put my name on there. You don't know how to join? Oh, you just let me know that you want to join, and now I will add you. We've got a healer already. We need a rogue. All right, so let me explain the rules a little bit. The premise of this Dungeons and Dragons is there's a party of 4 people. All right? There's a party of 4 people. You'll be rogue? Okay. Let me add you then. Ari G9C. Control save. There we go. Now your messages should show up. Okay, so you're a party of 4, and you have entered the dungeon that you see here. This is the dungeon. And your goal is to rescue a comrade. Your goal is to rescue your comrade that has been kidnapped and kept in this dungeon. You have also been given a side quest to kill all of the monsters in the dungeon. All of the bad monsters in the dungeon. Now, normal Dungeons and Dragons, you roll a dice. You roll a d20 to see what you will achieve. In this game, we will be doing a coin toss. All right? Coin toss. Which means there's a 50-50 chance that you succeed. Now you're like, okay, hold on. A 50-50 chance, there's not a very high chance that I'm going to succeed at that. That's true. However, you can do anything you want. You can do pretty much anything you want within some rules, which I'll explain in a sec. You could do some sort of like crazy thing, and we'll do it. You get a 50-50 chance. You get just as much likelihood of doing something insane and totally outside the box as you do doing something totally normal. So, the underground casino is back. I guess this is a form of gambling, I suppose. Go ahead and turn that off. Now, different roles will have different benefits. So, fighter, you get to make 2 attempts on anything fighter related. All right. So you can flip the coin on anything fighter related, whether it's martial arts. using your shield to do something, using your sword to do something. Go crazy on that. Wizard, you get to do magic stuff, all right? As long as it's not in the realm of what the healer does. The healer can do anything that has to do with healing and with divinity, with like gods, all right? And then rogue, you can do sneaking. Anything you can think of like a rogue or a ninja being able to do, you can do, like shadow stuff. All right, those are the rules. Are you guys ready to rock and roll? If we got to choose classes, I was going to be a monk using boxing. I mean, you can still do boxing, right? I think like using your fists could be kind of rogue-like. A fighter's more sword and shield. A rogue is you could use your fists. Usually they use daggers, but I don't have a problem with you using your fists. I low-key wanted to be healer. If you guys want, we could set like a timer and then we rotate classes when the timer goes off. Because if we get more people in here, we're going to have to do that anyway. I have no idea if more people are going to come in. All right. Nixon's like, let's get to the game. All right, I'm just going to set a 5-minute timer. And then once the 5 minutes are up, we'll touch base and see what's going on. Okay, well, now we got it. We got to set a 5-minute timer. Because once the 5-minute timer goes, we'll reassign classes, okay? The D&D truce. All right. Start the countdown. We got 5 minutes on the clock. I don't know if you guys can see that, but it's kind of tiny. All right. Let's begin. Ralsei, I think you'll be able to pick up how this is played. It's pretty simple. We're going to just take turns on what you guys want to do. And we're just going to go down the line, all right? Fighter, you're first. What do you want to do? What do you want to do? What this symbol just means the entire party. So when you're in the hallways, you're going to be fighting you're going to be moving as an entire party. Of course, I get an ad saying nobody to play TNT with. No vert stream today. Nope, this is a vertical YouTube exclusive. I couldn't figure out how to fit it all in the vert stream, so. Can you move up? Yes. You moved up. All right. So maybe I should actually play my role as a dungeon master, right? You find yourself in a dark and dank hallway. You step forward, and to your left, you see a hallway. Looks like there might be some turns down it. And in front of you, you see another hallway that turns to your left. All right, wizard, what are you going to do? What about the other people who didn't get to join? We're going to cycle through who's playing every, well, I don't know, 5 minutes is not long enough. We'll probably do it every 7 minutes or something. I want to go right and keep walking until I find an enemy. You can go right, but that's pretty much all you can do. You're not going to find any enemies in the hallways, unfortunately. All right, so now in front of you, or I guess, yeah, in front of you, you see a hallway that fades off into the darkness, and then you see a turn to one direction and a turn in the other direction. Healer, what are you gonna do? I forgot the coin. Yeah, for movement, we're not gonna do the coin. We'll only use the coin if you want to do something besides movement, and if in combat. What in the world is even going on? And a guy does a backflip. All right, let's see if he succeeds in doing his backflip. Does he succeed? Head is success. Head's a success. And a guy successfully does a backflip, and then the crowds go wild. All right, Rogue, what do you want to do? What do you want to do, Rogue? You backflip into a barrel roll. All right, let's see if you succeed. Let's see if you succeed. Oh! The rogue attempts to do... well, actually, it's acrobatics, so you can flip again if you want to. We'll go ahead and do another attempt. Since you're a rogue and it's acrobatics, we'll let you do another attempt. Hey! You succeed! All right! Ari did the backflip into a barrel roll, bringing in those acrobatic roots. We all know that the rogue is from the circus originally, so this is insane! The crowd is really eating this up. Let's go! All right, fighter, what are we going to do? Can you guys even hear the music? Move right. All right, we're moving right. Oop. And you guys find yourself back at the previous intersection. All right. Wizard, what are you going to do? Nixon, what are you going to do? It's your turn. I moved left? Oh. I know which way right and left is. Low-key, the rogue is fitting for me because I'm in a dance that was in softball. Yo, that was perfect. Hello, Uncooked Steak. You got a new font for your phone? That's sick. Let's go. Go up. All right. So before you appears to be a dead end. However, rogue, I'm going to have you flip your coin. That is the 5-minute timer. I think 5 minutes isn't long enough. We're going to do another 2 minutes. And then we'll cycle through who's playing. All right, and then you got heads. All right, rogue, you see an outline in the wall. A mysterious, strange outline. It appears there is a hidden door. There's a hidden door in the dead end. You want to be the wizard? Okay, hang on. We're going to give it a couple more minutes. Why is it the FNAF thing? I think it's just the sound of a clock. Can you be, we're gonna do it randomly when the time's up. But we got a couple more minutes because 5 minutes isn't long enough. Rogue, what are you gonna do? You see an outline in the door. It looks like there's a door and there's a hidden door inside the wall. You gonna go play Pokemon? All right, Caden, have a good one. Recently, I played Rotology, Roblox version of the famous Scientology speedrun trend, and we famous faces speedrunning the building with me and a ton of others. Oh, that sounds like fun. So unfortunate you don't know the 7-minute line from Albert Wesker from Resident Evil. Oh, I don't know. I don't know the 7-minute line. Where's our rogue? Is our rogue going to do anything? We found a hidden door in the wall. Are we just going to leave it, or are we going to do anything with it? You breakdance? All right, Ari's gonna breakdance now that she's discovered the hidden floor or the hidden door. I didn't realize that was me. Oh, yeah, I should say names instead of. All right, you successfully breakdance, Ari. Let's go! All right, we skipped over the healer because the rogue saw a hidden door. All right, edit guy, what are you gonna do now? It's your turn. Oh, that's time's up. All right, we're cycling. We're cycling through. Custom. Hang on, guys. I'm setting up the... Wait, what? Is that not what it is? Hang on, guys. Oh, here we go. Oh, that's not what I want either. Sorry, guys. Hang on. We're trying to figure out... I'm trying to figure out how to do this. Oh. Okay. So if you guys want to play, do exclamation point play. If you guys want to play, do exclamation point play. This is a really long countdown. We're not gonna go for an hour. We're not gonna wait for an hour for the timer. We'll wait for another 30 seconds. There's only 4 of us. No, there's 5. There's 5 of you right now. Ralsei, you got to put exclamation point play if you want to play. All right. Okay. We are going to... Thank you for the hydrate, Harry. Almost got an uncooked steak. All right. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to go down the line. Close entries. All righty. Yeah. All right. Well, credit goes to uncooked steak. Okay. So this is because there's more than 4 of us. We're just going to, it's going to be random. But every 7 minutes, we're going to re-roll. All right. So first, we're going to pick who gets to be wizard. Ari gets to be wizard. All right. Or sorry, not wizard, fighter. Fighter. Okay, Ari gets to be fighter. Next, we're going to pick who gets to be wizard. New handle gets... Hang on, I got to put your names in. I just realized. G9C. All right, new handle. G7U. And then another, who we're going to pick who gets to be healer. Reginaldo gets to be the healer. Reginaldo 8597. And then we get to pick who gets to be rogue. Nixon gets to be rogue. Nixon 1, 2, 3 R. New handle is wizard. All right. We're going to put the time for 7 minutes. Then we're going to resume play. All right, guys. When last we left off, you guys were you had found a fake you had found a fake wall. I think it was the healer who was next. Healer, what are you going to do? Wentz could be like, 7 minutes. 7 minutes is all I can spare to play with you. That's all I can spare to play with you guys. Jeez. Even if it was me, I was going to give it to Rossi because I can't wait. You can wait 7 minutes. Okay, yeah. How do you play D&D? You just tell me what you're going to do. You are a... New handle is you're a wizard. So do something that you think is wizard-like. The sky is the limit. You can do pretty much anything you want as long as it's not teleporting out of this room. And as long as it's not doing more than 1 damage to enemies. You can do ridiculous attacks, but it's always only going to do 1 damage. So you're in this maze. You guys just hit this dead end. You found a fake wall here. What do you want to do? What do you... This symbol is the whole party. I wanna know, can you show me? I wanna know about these strangers like me. Snacks are on you. There we go. New handle, you are... That's because whoever is the rogue has not spoken. Our rogue is Nixon. Nixon, you want to feel the door? Well, it's... Wait a minute. Who's our healer? Reginaldo, did you... Oh, wait. Did you say we wanted to do Reginaldo? Yeah, it's Reginaldo the healer's turn. It's your turn, yep. What are you going to do? Feel like it should be 10 minutes. We might have to lengthen it to 10. Flip a coin to break the wall. All right, the healer's going to try to break the wall. Let's see if he succeeds. Oh, he broke the wall. All right. Reginaldo, the healer, broke the wall. All right, Rogue, what do you want to do? Oh, I got you this off. Nixon, it's your turn. What are you going to do? Look around for secret artifacts. All right, we're going to look around. See what you find. All right. As far as you can tell, you don't see any secret artifacts. Airy, it is now your turn. Fighter Airy, it is now your turn. What is the fighter gonna do? Go in. All right, you enter the room. You find yourself in a room, in a square room. In front of you, there is the statue of an angel. The angel looks old. I mean, the whole ruin looks old. The angel looks really old. It's holding a bowl out, and it looks like it's in the middle of singing, and it's crying tears. It's just holding a bowl out like this. It's about chest height. The statue's about chest height. The bowl, there's nothing in the bowl. And above the angel, it says, "Give me the water of life." And over here, you see a door. What do you want to do, wizard? New handle, you're the wizard. What do you want to do? I pour pineapple juice in the bowl and say, "Here you go." All right. We're going to flip and see if you attempt to pour pineapple juice in the bowl. You successfully pour pineapple juice in the bowl and say, "Here you go." However, nothing happens. Oh. Nothing happens. Alrighty, Reginaldo. Your turn. What are you going to do? Hold on them ads. Oh, okay, we got ads. I'll wait until you say you're back. I guess you can't hear me. It could mean blood. It could mean blood. Should I wait then? For the ad. Here's the problem with the ads is they're all split up individually. So I have no idea when people see ads or when they don't. We'll wait a sec. Oh, Ari, are you back? Is the ad over? You cut your hand and pour blood into the bowl. All right. All right. You cut your hand and pour blood into the bowl. Do you succeed? You succeed. All right. You cut your hand and pour blood into the bowl. Guys, do you want to extend it to 10 minutes? Do you guys want to do 10 minutes instead of 7? It's a sign from God. We do have somebody who's an expert on gods in the party. All right, 10 minutes. So we'll set it for another 3. All right. So you pour blood into the bowl. However, nothing happens. All right. Nixon, it's your turn. What are you going to do? I should zoom in. Good thing you're a healer, right? Ah, you pee in the bowl. Let's see if you succeed. No, you fail. You completely miss. You hit the wall. All right. Fighter Airy, it's your turn. What are you going to do? Airy, do you want to drink the blood? Well, right now it's a pineapple blood mix. It's just a mix of blood and pineapple juice. Yeah? All right. Let's see if Airy successfully drinks the pineapple juice blood. Yes, you do! Airy successfully drinks the pineapple juice blood. And now you get a buff. This is not from the statue. This is just something I randomly decided to give you. You now have a buff where pineapples will do half damage to you. Congratulations. Now if you ever come across a pineapple, it'll do half damage. Why are you always getting tails? Ah! All right. Moving on to the wizard. Wizard? What are you going to do? Hey, that's so unfair. What do you mean? No. Pineapple does half damage to you. You're protected from pineapple. That's not unfair. Hi, Feisty. How's it going? New handle. Your turn. Pineapple blood is yummy. I didn't say it was yummy. You got a buff from it. That's good. I light the bowl on fire. How dare they not accept my glorious and generous gift? If this, I'd like to throw a pineapple at Airy out of rage. Okay, let's flip a coin. However, new handle, if you want, you'll have to wait till next turn to do that if you want to. You fail. If you, in your next turn, you, well, I don't know if you'll be still in the game. If you are in the game next turn, you can throw a pineapple at Airy if you want to. All right. We got to re-choose our classes. Whoops. Complete. Edit. 2. Confirm. All right. Exclamation point play if you want to join. Exclamation point play if you would like to play. Good off tomorrow. Congratulations, Feisty. That's so nice. Oh my gosh. Are you going to sleep all day or play some Wiz? Yeah, I think there might just be 4 of us. You say this one out. Whoever was wizard, throw a pineapple at Harry for me. Okay. All right. Okay. Let's see. Once, oh, the timer's not up yet. We got another minute. If anybody wants to jump in, we'll give it full. We'll give it full time. Edit guy wants to take out his anger on Airy. Play Wiz. Treat Realm. They gave Raid and Mushu. What? Really? Yo, that's awesome. That's going to be fun. That's going to be fun. All right. Can you if you do exclamation point play, you can jump in and then we'll randomly determine what class you are. You gotta hurry though, you got 20 more seconds. There you are. Okay. If Airy was the wizard, would he just smush a pineapple in his own face? Actually, maybe. Maybe. All right. Entries have been closed. First thing we're going to pick is fighter. Reginaldo, you are fighter once again. Let me go ahead and update the names. Oops. Reginaldo 8597. Next, we're going to pick the wizard. Airy is the wizard. Airy, you're going to have to do something with a pineapple. G9C. All right, who gets to be the greatly desired healer? Pick winner. Edit guy. Edit guy 4599. And who gets to be the rogue? Nixon gets to be the rogue. No, you're already the rogue. You were the rogue last time. Let's see what happens if I exit out. Confirm. Okay, you can still win. Okay. Feisty is a rogue. Okay, all right. Sorry, let it update. Haven't played D&D in years. This is a D2 based system. We're doing it based on flipping a coin rather than rolling a D20. Alrighty. Make sure this updated. It should be. It should have updated. Yes, okay. Okay. Let's set the timer for 10 minutes. Start countdown. Okay. As a reminder, you find yourselves in a square room. You see an angel a statue of an angel about waist height holding up a bowl. Above it, it says, "Give me the water of life." You've tried pouring pineapple juice in it. You've tried pouring blood in it, and you've tried drinking the pineapple juice blood. And so far, there's been no effect besides a fighter getting a buff against pineapples. All right, we're gonna go. Ari, what are you gonna do? We're just gonna start at the beginning when the timer's up. Fighter Ari, what are you gonna do? Plus parry. Are you gonna try and parry? Ari is a wizard and a fighter. Oh shoot, Reginaldo's fighter. Sorry, the names hadn't updated yet. All right, Reginaldo, what are you gonna do? You pour crystalline pure water. All right. You pour crystalline pure water. You successfully pour in the crystalline pure water. And it washes out the pineapple and the blood. But other than that, nothing happens. Interesting. All right. Airy Wizard, what are you going to do? What's the plan here? Wizard Airy. Period is what they say. Period. Smash myself with a pineapple. All right. You attempt to attack yourself with a pineapple. We're going to do two. Well, we're going to do a dice flip. If it succeeds, we're going to roll again, and it'll only do damage if it succeeds twice. It succeeded. Okay, but we get another roll. Because you only have 3 hearts, you can't exactly do half damage. It failed! You smash yourself in the face. However, your buff activates, and you receive no damage. You are now... The pineapple power exists within you. Wait. Weren't you? I don't remember who has it. Whatever. I don't remember who has it. Who has the buff. All right. Healer. Fighter did? Oh, okay. So the wizard, you just hit yourself in the face with a pineapple for no reason. But you successfully did, and it still did no damage because it's a pineapple. You take the bowl. All right, you're going to try and take the bowl. Let's see if you succeed. You successfully take the bowl. You remove the bowl. It looks like it's fastened to the statue. However, being a healer, somehow that makes a difference, and you're able to successfully, because you're okay as a healer. You're used to working with statues because you're a lot of the time you're like praying to statues of gods, and so you're used to working with statues because priests have to build the statues that they worship, and so you're able to successfully remove the bowl without doing any damage to the statue. All right, healer has the bowl now. So now their statue's just an angel holding nothing. Oh, yeah. Okay, when you're a fighter. Okay, so it's fighter's got the pineapple buff. Okay, good. All right. Rogue, what are you guys going to do? Oh, and healer, when you take the bowl, the feeling of the statue comes with the bowl. So now you don't get any sort of special feeling from the statue. Like, you didn't notice until you removed the bowl, but you could kind of feel some sort of power from the statue. But once you take the bowl, the power goes with the bowl, and the statue no longer seems to have any power. Put in crystal pure water and put a water gem in the hands of the angel. Okay, well, we'll say you put crystal pure water in the bowl and put a water gem in the hands of the angel. Let's see if you succeed. Ah, you fail. The water splashes onto... Wait, who has the bowl? Healer has the water. You splash the water onto the healer. The crystal gem, you trip, falls on the floor, and shatters into a million pieces. Alrighty. Fighter Reginaldo. What are you guys going to do? I realize the statue is one I've saw before, and I steal it. Ooh. Nixon, you're not the rogue. I had to re-roll because you were rogue last time. Fighter should try to destroy the statue. Ooh. Why did the fail affect me? Move right. All right. You're going to move right. You are facing a door. You're facing a door. That guy is soggy alligator now. All right. Wizard Airy, what are you going to do? You fly, you try and fly through the door. Okay. Ooh, you try and fly through the door. You feel a surge of power from the bowl. And you failed. You hit your nose on the door. And and you fail to fly through the door. Healer, what are you gonna do? Healer Edigai? Alright, Nixon, you were rogue last time, so I had to re-roll. I had to re-choose because you were rogue last time. You pour the liquid of life in the bowl? You successfully pour the liquid of... I don't know where you got the liquid of life, but you successfully poured it in the bowl. However, nothing happens. BRB. All right, sounds good, new handle. The statue lied. It lied. What can I say? You know, sometimes when, you know, signs, they're hard to translate, you know. All right, that was... All right, now it is Feisty Love, Rogue. Your turn. What are you going to do? You have an idea and you can do it if you have Pookie? Oh, okay. Well, if you want to try and get Pookie on your next turn, you can. There's a minute left on the timer, by the way. How does one typo time as Pookie? With the power of... Use lockpicking skills and unlock the door. All right. Ooh, lockpicking skills and unlock the door. You successfully unlock the door. However, you feel another surge of power from the bowl. and the door relocks before you're able to do anything. I think you're going to have to figure out what this bowl does before you can do anything with this door. Try again. Oh, it's not your turn anymore. Your sister did autocorrect. Oh, that's funny. All right, that's time, y'all. Let's reconvene. All right, we're repicking classes. Exclamation point play. We're gonna re-scramble. If I roll you for the same class again, I am going to re-choose. FYI, if I roll you for the same class again, I am going to re-choose. Thank you for the posture check and the hydrate, Reginaldo. Exclamation point play if you want to play. Is it just 4 now? I don't know. We'll see. We'll wait until the timer's up. Am I going to be live tomorrow? Tomorrow, yes. I will be live. We will be playing Windrose. It's a pirate game. You have to go at 6 a.m. All right, Feisty, have a good one. Thanks for hanging out. So it looks like it might just be the 4 of us. We'll wait till the time's up, see if anyone else wants to jump in. I think if there's just 4 of us, I know some of us have no timer till someone joins. Sure, yeah, we could do that. But that just means if you are transported into the world of D&D or all fantasy games and had to make yourself a perfect character as yourself, what would you choose? Race, class, multiclass, if you want, etc. You want it, you got it. You mean if I had to make myself, or if I had to make whatever, if I could make whatever I wanted? All right, time's up. So most of you guys have been most of the things, right? Reginaldo's been a fighter and a healer, right? Or a rogue? I don't remember. I want you guys to be something that you haven't been already. Little of both worlds. All right, well, I'll just pick. Edit guy, what have you already been? And we'll give you something you haven't been. Whichever one is next on the list. Reginald's been fighter and healer. Edit guy's only been healer. All right, so Edit guy, we're going to have you be fighter. Aries done all but healer. All right, we'll have Aries be healer then. Edit guy's going to be fighter. Nixon, you've only been a rogue, right? You've been rogue and wizard. All right, so you're gonna be. Oh shoot. All right, we're gonna have Edit guy be. Edit guy's only been healer, so we'll have Edit guy be wizard, I guess. So that way everybody gets to be something they're not. We might shuffle you around, Edit guy. Nixon has been only or rogue and wizard. So you're fighter this time. And Reginaldo is rogue. Still going insane. Oh, by the way, Mark, to answer your question, human wizard. I probably would just go all in on human wizard. I probably would. I would love to be a dragon, but I don't know if that's it. You can be a dragonkin, but I wouldn't want to be a dragonkin. I would either want to be a human or a full-blown dragon. Those would be my choices. Alrighty. I'll still set the timer. If we wanted to cycle classes or if somebody else jumps in. We're going to start at the beginning. Fighter. Reginaldo Fighter. Wait, who's Fighter? Reginaldo. Not Reginaldo. Nixon, what do you want to do? Wizard, I would recommend taking some power from the bull with your power. How about if we just cycle classes one to the right if no one wants to join? Oh, that's a good idea. All right, if nobody else jumps in, we can do that. You try to break the door down. Oh! Nixon slams into the door. Boom. You successfully break the door down. However, you feel a surge of power from the bowl, and the door flings you out of it and reassembles. This door does not want to be broken. Does not want to be cheated. All right. Edit guy, you're the wizard. What are you going to do? I use my ball wizard powers to see what the liquid of life is that it wants. All right. He's going to look into his crystal ball to try and determine. And all he sees is an acorn saying, you thought you could figure it out? Yeah, right. You failed. That's what that means. That's not a hint at all. You just failed because you failed the roll. You failed the flip. All I see is a ball pit. You just see the crystal ball wanting to join its brethren. All right. Who's healer? Ari, what do you want to do? It's your turn. Oh, you just said it? Oh, okay. I put the bowl down and break it, revealing a crystal that has powers inside, and I give it to the wizard. Oh, all right. You break the bowl, and there's crystal with powers inside, and you give it to the wizard. The sense of power you get from the crystal is the same sense of power you got from the bowl. You already have a crystal ball, that's true, but this is not a ball. It's a crystal-shaped crystal, and it feels the same exact as the bowl did. It's just now in crystal form instead of in bowl form. All right, Rogue, what do you want to do? Rogue is it? Yeah, Reginaldo. Did you already say it? Nope, not yet. Help with the wizard because the bowl was keeping the door alive, I think. I put the crystal into the crystal-shaped hole and open the door. Ooh, you put the crystal into the crystal-shaped hole. However, hold on. Let me flip it again. The wizard gets a feeling that there is something missing here. There's something missing. You open the door, and it slams shut. The crystal gives a surge of power and pops out of the door. That was the wizard, so it should not count. Yeah, that's not the wizard's turn. That was the rogue. That doesn't count as the wizard's turn. This door is breaking all of the rules that I established at the beginning. All right. Fighter Nixon, what do you want to do? There are 2 holes. I grab the crystal and find a square wooden box, and then I put them into the door. Ah, it doesn't work. You try and fit them in, but there's a force that pushes you back. All right. Yep. Wizard, what do you want to do next? Edit guy. I teleport us past the door using my awesome ball wizard powers. Oh, you try to do it. However, there's a sudden you're casting your spell, and then there's a sudden force of power from the crystal that interrupts you, and your spell fails. But you're a wizard, so you can flip twice because you get 2 attempts. This time you succeed. All right. All right, guys, fine. All right, here's what we're gonna. All right. You want to get through this door? You want to get through this door? Well, we'll get through this door. You teleport yourself past the door. The crystal in your hand shatters and turns to dust and fades away in the wind. You've gotten past the door successfully. All right, healer, your turn. That wasn't important, right? Good question. Was it? Healer, Ari, it's your turn. What do you want to do? Oh yeah, I should tell you what you see. You see a hallway. It turns immediately to the left, and you see a door at the end of the hall. Oh, you said it already? Okay. Oh, sorry. I fixed the bowl with the sharded pieces of it and put water in it. You assemble the bowl. Oh, wait. Let's see if you succeed. You successfully put the bowl together, and you put the water in the bowl, and you no longer feel any power from the bowl. You now have a bowl of water. Hello, Death! I shouldn't have adult money, but it was worth it. Wait, what did you buy? Yes! It is now just a bowl of water. It does not have any power. The power all went to the crystal, and the crystal shattered. So now you have a bowl of water. You have a plan. Aries got a plan for it. All right. There's a plan. There's a plan in place. All right. Reginaldo the Rogue, what do you want to do? You move up. All right. You come across a door. It is not locked. Fighter Nixon, what do you want to do? FHS. Wait, is that Forza Horizon 6 Premium? 130 almost after tax, but the map is so huge it just released early access today, so I have like 8 hours on it. It's only released midnight. Whoa, that's crazy, dude. All the benefits of being an adult. That's insane, bro. That's awesome. I recognize the door, and I immediately run through it and fall into a secret room, and now the door is locked. Wait. Okay. Okay. You successfully break through the door. Okay, you successfully break... Oh. Okay, stop. You successfully break through the door. Oh, come on. Hold on. Oh, wait. The door locks behind you. So now the fighter is in the room with the fiend. And the rest of the party is locked outside the door. And time's up! Death, are you going to join us for D&D? It's going to be used for healing. Oh, okay, because they don't have magic to heal. Ah, there we go. I might also get Master Tuner badge as I got a meta car and a wheel spin, and there was only one other tune, so I made a off-road tune, and it seemed fast. Whoa, that's cool. That's awesome. Death, are you going to join? Are you going to play with us, or are you just going to spectate? Gonna lurk. All right, cool. So we're just going to cycle then. We're just going to cycle unless there's somebody else that wants to join. Can we stay as the same? No, I want to cycle through because other people want to be different things. I can't play more if Death joins because I played as well. Oh, you can't play anymore? You got to go Airy? Oh, you played as all. Oh, sorry. No, Death's just going to lurk. Death's going to lurk. So, yeah, you're good. Fighting the urge to play the game on cloud as I bought my controller. Okay. So we got to move... And then, hang on, I gotta get, where's Reginaldo's? Okay, classes are updated. Reginaldo is fighter. Yeah, everything moved over. If I get fighter, can I stay with it? Because I don't want to put somebody in the room with a monster. No, we're rotating left. We're rotating through them instead of doing it randomly. You're still healer? No, you're rogue now. It took a second for it to update, but you're good now. Okay. Who is fighter? Reginaldo. You're the fighter. You find yourself in the room with a fiend by yourself. What are you going to do? Reginaldo is good. Do you not know? I don't know my lefts and rights. No. If I actually think about it, I do. But if it's just instinctive, I have no idea. For me, both directions are left and both directions are right. I use the Master Sword and put all my power into a single blow. All right. Reginaldo pulls out the Master Sword. It fills with power. It starts to glow. And he swings at the fiend and utterly misses. However, he is a fighter, so he gets a second attempt. And he swings again and utterly misses. All right. Wizard, you are stuck behind the door. What are you going to do? Wizard edit guy. the emotional roller coaster right there. Our wizard isn't chatting. Oh, wait. Oh, yeah. Nixon. Nixon's the wizard. Sorry. Nixon. Edit guy's healer. Oh, okay. What do you want to do, Nixon? Oh, you're good. You're good. It's not updating. Yeah. There we go. Yeah, it takes a sec. Uh-oh. Chat polling error. Hang on. I'm getting an error. Is it updating? It just lagged. Why am I getting this? What does this error mean? Oh, I've exceeded my quota? It seems to be working, maybe? I don't know why it's working, and it also says you've exceeded I've exceeded my quota at the same time. Oh, I see. It can't change the names. Interesting. I may have to do some quick editing once we have to change again. Oh yeah, it's not working. Okay. So here's what we're going to do. Instead of actually reading your chats, I'm just going to put your guys' names in. Sorry, guys. Hang on. I'll just put Nixon because I don't have the full username. Reginaldo. There we go. Okay. Where were we? Just put our nicknames. Yeah, I will. I'll just move you guys around now. All right. So it's wizard. You're gonna teleport into the room. Okay. Oh, you try to teleport. However, an errant thought comes into your head. I wonder if I left the stove on at home. And you fail the spell. However, you're a wizard, so you get to try again. This time you succeed. Everyone is teleported into the room. Oh, I gotta open the door again. All right. Oh, okay, hang on. All right, guys. You find yourself in the battle with a fiend. This is the strangest looking fiend you have ever seen. It looks like a massive chicken. However, where the beak is supposed to be, there's these freaking massive jaws. And they're like huge. And they go, scar, scar, scar. Only we get teleported, not the wizard. Oh, wait. Yeah, Nixon just said teleport. Oh, wait, did you just say teleport yourself? Did wizard just teleport themselves? I think I read the wrong message. And the door is closed again. All right. Now it is the healer's turn. Healer, what are you going to do? You find yourself behind a closed door. It's just you and the rogue. Break the door down. All right. You slam against the door. However, it's a sturdy door. It's made of oak. And nothing happens. Tragically. All right, Rogue, it's your turn. I drop kick the door down, but it lands on the fighter, causing 1 damage. Ooh. All right. We can do a double flip because it's fist fight kind of acrobatic type deal stuff. So we'll let a second flip. However, that oak door wasn't born yesterday and it stands up to you. You fall on the ground and nothing happens. All right, it is now the fiend's turn. The fiend is asleep. It's just... So let's see if all this ringamarole wakes up the fiend. It does! Wait, no, it doesn't. Wait, a flip is a good thing. Or a heads is a good thing, so it does not. You successfully have not woken the fiend. It's still asleep. All right, Reginaldo, it's your turn. By the way, Wizard, you notice this door is not locked. Or no, this door is locked. Sorry, this door is locked. This door is locked. Why can't we just open the door? It was locked. The fighter jumped through the door and it locked behind him. I used the Master Sword to destroy the door. All right. Reginaldo pulls out, still has his Master Sword in his hand. He turns to the door and swings at it. But gosh darn it, that oak told its grandma when it was a kid, Grandma, I ain't never giving out to nobody. All right? All right? I will fight to the bitter end. Master Sword bounces off. Just from sheer grit. The sheer grit of that oak door resists the Master Sword's power. However, you're a fighter, so you can try again. And that grit is not going anywhere. Man, that door likes his grandma. Alrighty. Nixon the Wizard, what are you going to do? This door is not locked. You can tell that this door is not locked. But this door is locked. But you're going to have to get rid of this fiend to get to this door. I will destroy this door even if it is the last thing I do. I put a portal under the chicken in a portal above the chicken to activate the portals. All right. You begin to cast your spell. And then you're like, wow, look. I like that rock. Let's see if you lose concentration. But you go back to your spell and you cast a spell. And the sleeping chicken, you cast a portal beneath and above the chicken, and it starts falling. Slowly speeding up. Boom, 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 boom. All right. It's still asleep, but it's falling now. Edit guy. Healer, what are you going to do? All you see is a door. You're like, hey, look, there's a door. I kick down the door, and if I fail, I break my legs and have to be a wheelchair the rest of the all right. Healer tries to kick the door. Tries to kick so hard. Because you're kicking so hard, you're going to do damage to yourself. I'll let you get another flip. All right? Because you'll do damage to yourself if you fail. You succeed! The door has successfully been busted down. You just still broke your legs? All right. If you want to do that, we can do that. The healer has... Well, you're a healer. Why wouldn't you just heal your legs? Oops. All right, new rule now. If you want to, you can sacrifice a health if you want to get an extra flip. Finally, stupid door. All right. Okay, let me go ahead and bring everybody back in. Alrighty. Oh, hold on. Airy. That rule is because he said so. I take the bowl and turn it into a shuriken. Now I have a shuriken the rest of the game till I throw it. All right, let's see if you successfully craft a shuriken. You do. You succeed. You now have a shuriken that you can throw. All right. Fighter. Reginaldo, it is your turn. Shuriken. Shuriken. Pronounced like that. Shuriken. You have a shuriken. We should keep these classes till someone new joins, and we all seem to like the classes we are. If everybody's okay with that, I don't mind. Fighter Reginaldo, what are you going to do? Let me pin its chat so that people coming in know. Hang on. If you want to join, let me know and we can do a drawing. I also like doing this. Okay. It also means no one else has to have broken. Oh man, you're sacrificing yourself so nobody else can have. I jump on top of that monster and use the Master Sword to blast the head of the creature with a flame attack. All right. Oh, there we go. Reginaldo pulls out his Master Sword and uses its power to light it on fire and swings at the fiend. Successfully damaging it. Now we get to flip and see if it woke it up. Ooh, it did. The fiend is furious. It wakes up going... Where's my next coin flip? Do we want to do double even if you succeed? I was thinking double if you fail, but we can do double even if you succeed. Now they are. Oh, that's true. They are. Yeah. Now Reginaldo and the fiend are flipping. Are falling. Double for double. All right, we'll do double for double. Let's see if it does double damage. Oh, now that's a move. It does double damage. Now both Reginaldo and the fiend are falling. The second one has no downsides if you won the first flip. There we go. Good idea. Good idea. Take that, stupid monster. All right. It is now the wizard's turn. Wizard, what are you going to do? Oof. I deactivate the portals, cutting the monster in half. Remember, you can only do 1 damage. Well, I guess technically 2 if you succeed both flips. Oh! You start deactivating the spell, but then you notice on the floor, huh, is that an ant that I see? Let's see if it successfully distracts you. Oh, it doesn't. You refocus. You deactivate the portals, trying to cut the monster in half. However, it doesn't cut it in half, but it does slam into the ground, doing damage. Oh, let me turn off this coin. Wizard is... Yeah, Wizard gets distracted a lot. It's crazy. I mean, he's got a very awake mind. All right, I have a problem with my attention span. Okay. All right. Okay, healer, edit guy, it's your turn. Wizard has ADHD. Fortunately, it's only been a problem once or twice. All right. Edit guy, it is your turn. What do you want to do? I roll my wheelchair past the fiend since it makes no sound, so I go past the unlocked door. So you're trying to sneak past. Edit guy is trying to sneak past the fiend to the unlocked door. Let's see if he succeeds. He succeeds! That is the healer. You're right here now. You've successfully snuck past the fiend without incurring any problems. You said go past. Oh, that's true. It's unlocked, so you can just go through it. Oh, wrong one. You open the door. And enter. Rogue, it's your turn. Fairy. I pick up a piece of scrap metal, turning it into a shuriken, and then throw it at the monster. All right. You hit the monster! And because it's a rogue type deal, let's see if you do double damage. You do! You do double damage! All right. The fiend is on its last legs. It's like, "Ah! Ah! Ah!" All right, well, let's see. The fiend, in a final attempt, lets out a shriek. It lets out a shriek so sharp, it pierces everyone. And everyone loses a heart. By the way, the healer is Australian. I can't do an Australian accent. Oh, yeah, you're right. Heads equal. No, well, okay. Heads equals success. So when you were trying to wake it up, that was you seeing if you woke it up. So you successfully, or trying not to wake it up. So you successfully didn't wake it up. But when it's its turn, and it's doing damage, heads means it successfully does damage. Unless the majority disagrees. If you guys think that it's rigged for doing that, then I can change the rule. But that was what I was thinking. What are you? And Nixon, you're a wizard. All right. We get one more rigged from a different person, then we're disagree. All right. All right. So you guys do not lose a health. Okay. However, if that is true, I'm gonna make a however. That means it gets a second roll. However, we're not gonna do double damage for the bosses. All right, it does get 2 attempts, but it doesn't get a second attempt, or it doesn't do double damage. Healer shouldn't have lost a health anyway. Healer is still within line of sight, so it still would have gotten affected. If it was over here, it would have been not injured. But because it's still within line of sight, it still got affected. Because the door is still open, too. And you guys lose your health. Chicken! That's what it would sound like if it wasn't a fiend. All right. It is Reginaldo's turn. Oh. Reginaldo, what do you want to do? Dang it, this is rigged. Oh, ads. All right. All right. Never mind. Oh, okay. Never mind. Reginaldo, what do you want to do? I flew in slow motion with my Master Sword to deliver the last attack with an electric attack. All right. Oh, do you do double damage? Not that it matters. You don't. You swing with your electric attack. And, all right, Reginaldo. Describe to us how you slay this chicken fiend. How do you want to do this? Poke it. Poke it and it dies. With a blow directly into the heart. All right. You lunge forward and you stab it straight through the heart. And it just, you stab it so hard, you pick it up and it slides down your sword. And then you fling it against the wall. Not the sword, just the corpse. And you have successfully slain the fiend. All right. You guys have partied up again. Wizard, it's your turn. What do you want to do? L healer. What do we get? Hang on. I actually had notes on this. So we're going to roll a dice. We're going to roll a d4. I got a 3. So that means the healer, if he ever wants to do a double heal, then he can flip 3 times. That doesn't mean he gets to do it 3 times. That means he gets 3 attempts. He can still do only twice at most. So the monster drops a necklace with a cross on it that has a enchantment that allows the healer to, whenever he tries to do a double heal, he can do 3 attempts. No hugs, I want power! It's rotting corpse. All right. Nixon is going to attempt to teleport himself into another room of the building. Does he succeed? He does! All right. You find yourself in a room surrounded by demons. All right. It is the healer's turn. Oh, you're right. I did say that. Nope, you can't do that. You're right. I've been caught. That's against the rules. Teleportation is against the rules. Okay, Nixon. What do you want to do now? We'll still have it. We'll still have that guy do whatever he wanted to do, but Nixon's got to he's got to retcon what his decision because teleportation is not allowed. Nelson pointing at healer. Ha ha! I revived the chicken and now it's my pet. All right. Oh, you attempt to revive the chicken. And you're like, huh. I wonder what the weather is like in Nebraska. Does that distract you, though? Let's see. It does not. You successfully revived the chicken as your pet. However, because it's a pet, it only has 1 health. And it cannot fit into the hallway. So you have a pet! All right. Edit guy, you said, I heal myself just not enough to heal my legs fully. All right. You heal yourself. Let's see if you succeed. Ooh. You're trying to heal yourself, but the pain is so much. It's just so much pain. Are you able to fight through the pain, though? No, you are not. It's too much pain. You had just as soon as you just start casting the spell, you get a wave of pain, and you fail to do any healing. 3 chances. Okay, you're right. You're right. 3 chances. All right. Ah, you still fail. No! You feel a surge of power from your enchantment, allowing you to fight the pain, but it's not enough. This wave of pain feels particularly malicious. It's just like, it does not want you to do this healing thing. Reginaldo, it is your turn. I pick up 15 more pieces of scrap metal and make 15 more shurikens and say, oh, that's when it's your turn. Oh wait, no, you're sorry, it's Ares' turn. My bad. It's Ares' turn. 15 more pieces of scrap and make 15 more shurikens and say, this should come in handy. All right, let's see if you succeed. Ooh, all right. You successfully make 15 more shurikens. And you say, this will come in handy. Stash him away in your rogue kit. All right, now it's Reginaldo's turn. I use my Master Sword to illuminate the whole map with a thunder attack, just enough to reveal a hidden treasure. Ooh. Wait. That's two things. You got to pick one. Do you want to reveal the map or reveal a hidden treasure? You got to pick them. You got to pick one. Now I have 16 shurikens because I made one before I fought the chicken. Oh, there you go. That's true. You have 16. Hidden treasure. All right. See if you succeed. Oh, you do! All right. You reveal a hidden treasure. You sense somewhere a little to the northwest. Your sword tells you, treasure to the northwest. All right, wizard, it's your turn. What you gonna do? Use one to help kill the shuriken, so it could have been 7. Ooh, yeah, true. It could have been 17, yeah. I was literally going to make the chicken smallest so I could bring it with me. Oh, is that what you're doing? You gonna try and make this chicken smaller? All right. Oh, you succeed! The chicken is now small, so it joins your party. Oops. You guys now have a pet chicken. Not a chicken, but a fiend. A chicken fiend. You have a chicken fiend in your party now. Keep forgetting to get rid of the coin flip. It's a fiend, but its name is chicken. Oh, I see. Its name is chicken. Okay, okay. Well, now you have pet chicken. There we go. All right. You were going to call... Oh, you were going to call it Bob. Okay, well, it's Nixon's pet, so he gets to name it whatever he wants. It's a chicken fiend named Bob. All right. Healer, it's your turn. What do you want to do? Edit guy. Its nickname could be Chicky. Yeah. I mean, you can call it whatever you want. Its name is Bob, but you can call it whatever you want to. I heal myself again, but not enough to be able to walk. Oh, okay, okay. Let's see if you succeed. You attempt to heal yourself. Oh! Woo! You succeed. Let's see if you succeed a second time. Oh, you do not, but you get 3 attempts. I guess it doesn't matter because you're only healing yourself 1 heart, so it doesn't matter. Whoa, that's not what I wanted. All right, you heal yourself. You are now, although your legs are broken, you're in a wheelchair. You're approximately the same level of health as everyone else in the party. Rogue, what are you gonna do? On Tuesday or like any day on the week, can we do D&D again, please? And can you start late in the morning? Because I won't be there if it's super late. When you say late in the morning, what I don't know what time it is for you, so I don't know what late in the morning means. Does this count as super late? Because this is the earliest I can do it because I got work. Its nickname would be Chicky and the name Bob because it's Nixon's pet. Ah, well, yeah. Ari, you can call it Chicky if you want to. I'm not gonna... You can call it whatever you want. Its name is Bob, though, decided by the owner. No, there is no fights. You're right, there's no fights, but you can decide where to move. Or cast any, or do something roguelike, you know. It's 10 p.m. for you right now? Ooh, that is late. Yeah, I wouldn't be able to do it any earlier than I'm doing this because of work. Are you calling it mini pets? Is that what you're doing for your turn, is calling it mini pets? No? Oh, okay. What time is it for me? It is almost 10 for me as well. Calling the chicken Bob Stein the World Eater the 63rd. Ah, all right, all right. Good to know, good to know. You bounced off the wall forward? Boing. You bounce off the walls forward. Boing. We do D&D, but not on the weekend, not the weekend. Here's the problem with doing D&D on a regular basis. It really only supports 4 people playing. So if I want to do something that has like a lot of people that play, it'll be a little harder to do. I might be able to figure it out, maybe. If I can figure out a way to have the audience participate if they're not a player, then maybe. I'm not sure. I forgot to remove the D&D. Oh yeah, you're right. We're doing D&D with chat right now. The audience can decide the moves for enemies. That one might be a little harder. If we were to do it regularly, I wouldn't play this system. I would do a different system where you guys can make your own characters. A Gartic again sometime. That'd be fun. I do need to do more audience, like, I need to do more random stuff on stream. I want to still play games, but, you know, do things like Gartic Phone and stuff. Or maybe bring back old games that I've already played. Maybe like a replay or something. But it's hard for me to do more than one thing when my streams are so short. Like, we have 30 minutes left in stream. I'm like, we have enough time to do like one thing. If it was like a 6 or 9 or if it was like a 6-hour stream, we'd have a little bit more time to do a couple of things. But because it's only 2.5 hours, that limits us and limits me in and how many different things I can do, you know. But it would be fun to do it, to do other stuff again. It says lay. Lay me know. Okay, let me fix it. Thank you. Oops. We are past the goal. Oh, yeah. I didn't have any goals. Oh, yeah. I should update that. Widgets. I don't know which one it is. I have like 3. That's not it. Weird. D&D with chat again? No, I don't think I'll do that. I don't know. I don't think I'll set that. Can we save the D&D and we can continue next time? We won't. No. We can save it, but we won't continue next time. Like I said, this is hard capped at 4 people, and it's not very fun to. It's not as much fun to watch if you're not playing. So I would have to figure out a way to make it very involved for everyone, you know? You gonna finish the round and sleep? All right. Whose turn was it? I don't even remember what. Somebody said they wanted to bounce off the walls. Who was that? Airy? Okay, so it's Reginaldo's turn. What website do you use for this? I kind of want to try and do it. This is called owlbear.rodeo. It's free. Reginaldo, what do you want to do? You successfully bounced off the wall. Boing. I don't know why you were bouncing off the wall, but you did it. You didn't go forward, though. You bounced. Boing. 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 You said bounce forward. You bounced forward. You hit the wall. This wall right here. You bounced forward. Boing. There's no... when you say forward, do you mean this way? Or do you mean forward like up? Because... oof. Boing. Boing. This way? Oh, okay. Boing. Use bounce forward. You said, am I trying to do it tomorrow? Do it. Yeah. Hey, if you guys want to do your own D&D session, like on Discord or something, I don't have a problem with that. I have an idea. We can finish this one right now when we're done, and then we can set the D&D next time as like years in the future. Then you can be the new characters. How does that sound? Then you can be new. Wait, what do you mean? Oh, you move up? All right. Whoop. Hey, it's a well. You see a well with lights floating above it. Sparkling, glowing lights. You feel a power emit from the well. All right, Nixon, what are you going to do? Got an idea? Okay. Oh, and it says drink, by the way. There's a sign that says drink. Nixon, what do you want to do? It's your turn, Nixon. Find an artifact and will give me a buff of your choosing. Okay. Nixon casts a spell to generate a random artifact. And he succeeds! Wow, he didn't get distracted this time. He really wants that artifact. All right. Now, every time you jump on your left leg 3 times in a row, your head spins in a circle. That's the buff. You think you found the water of life? That's a debuff? You know, you don't do any damage to yourself. You're able to spin your head in a circle without doing any damage or getting hurt or anything. Your head just like whoop, spins in a circle. You just have to hop on your leg 3 times to activate it. And it's the artifact is it's like a metal arm or like wristband. Debuff for sure. You think it's a debuff? All right, all right, all right. We'll do a different buff. Okay, we'll do a different buff. Okay, okay, okay. Jeez. All right. Every time you cast a spell, a cloud of butterflies appear for 5 seconds. You can see behind yourself if you do that. It's a buff. This is a democracy. It's 50-50 split. It's a buff. I don't mind. I don't mind giving him a different debuff. Or a different buff, I mean. Edit guy, what do you want to do? You think it's neutral? What do you mean 50-50? Reginaldo and Nixon both said it's a debuff, so it's a 50-50. I align my atoms perfectly to phase through the wall to the treasure. Only me, though, since the others didn't align their atoms. Whoops. Edit guy, you try to align your atoms, and the pain of your legs gets in the way, and you cannot do it. Dang it. All right, Ari, your turn. I phase through, but my wheelchair doesn't, and I fall over. You don't successfully phase through, no. I could say, if you want, I could say your wheelchair phases through, and then you fall over. You put a handcrafted coin in the well and get a buff. You succeed. All right. You put a handcrafted coin in the well, and the well goes. And you pull out one of those chocolate coins, but they're like that big. If you unwrap it, inside there's instructions, and it says, "Eat me, and you will gain the ability to generate 1 chocolate coin per hour." Your wheelchair goes through, but you don't. All right, all right. Your wheelchair phases through the door, or phases through the wall, and you fall to the ground. Why is the well moaning at us? You get this sense of like that the well was not meant to be generating artifacts that give buffs. But your pure willpower forced it to. That's not a buff or a debuff. What are you talking about? Chocolate coins? That's definitely a buff. Chocolate coins are delicious. But it doesn't help you. I never said the buff would help. It's a buff, though. I think Edit Guy is hallucinating because of the leg pain. Yeah, he's hearing stuff, you know, that guy. I mean, ever since his legs broke, he's been a different person. I toss a gold coin and wish for the nearby treasure. Whoa. You toss in a gold coin, and you successfully wish for a nearby treasure. Nothing happens, though. You successfully wished, but nothing happened. Unless we need food. There you go. If you need food, you get 1 chocolate coin an hour. Break it between the 3. And they're all the same size. They're all this big. So you can break them between the 4 of you. Can we make a new rule where we need food and water at least once per game? Sure. You guys are now Wait, let's flip a coin and see. Flip a coin. All right, you guys are now ravenously hungry and ravenously thirsty. If only you had a chocolate coin and water. I accidentally click a button on the floor, and then I fall for a trapdoor to a different part of the building, and then the trapdoor locks behind me. Wait, that's teleporting. That doesn't count. Nope, we can't do that. That's teleporting. In fact, I shouldn't have let the wall phasing happen either, but since it failed, it doesn't matter. I had lunch before we went to the dungeon, so I'm fine. How come my wish didn't work? I'm right. You wished! You said you wished. You successfully wished. Just because you wished doesn't mean anything's going to happen, all right? We already ate the chocolate. Oh, then you're just ravenously hungry and thirsty, I guess. An alien crab falls from the ceiling and captures... Okay. Oh, man. An alien crab. You look up, anticipating an alien crab. However, the alien crab failed its role, and so it does not fall from the ceiling. 2 other players have successfully redeemed wishes. I'm rioting. They didn't say they wished. They just say they got it. Okay, all right, fine. Jeez, I'll cave from the pressure. You wish for a nearby treasure, however, you didn't yeah. Well, you know what? Sure, why not? I'll give you the nearby treasure. I mean, you're not going to reach the nearby treasure through conventional means. I'm going to roll a D. Is a D3 even a thing? I don't think there's a D3. All right, so we're going to roll a D4, but if we get a 3, we're going to reroll. That's what we're going to do. All right. What is the treasure? The fighter now gets +1 roll. Or the fighter now can flip the coin to see if he successfully blocks an attack. So if something attacks him, he can flip the coin and see if he blocks. I'm postponing the riot after we've cleared the impasse. Thanks for your attention to this matter. Edit guy, it's your turn. What do you want to do? The weight is unbearable. What could it be? Oh, shoot. Wait, what? Why didn't it do anything? Did it take your points? Check your points next and see if it took your points. It did. Okay, hang on. I don't know why it didn't work. I gave you your points back. I cast a spell that when I die, I become a ghost that can't die. But if I deal damage, I then die. I can't interact with anything important or phase through walls. So wait. Oh, okay. So you get like a second chance. You successfully cast your spell. Now if you die, you will turn into a ghost that if you deal any damage, you die permanently. I find a spell written on the wall. I cast it and I get a purple pet cat that helps us. And I think I can do this. I'm not sure if I can. You can. You're not a wizard, so you don't get multiple attempts, but you can do it. You can do one attempt. You succeed! You now have a purple pet cat. So now we have a purple cat and a chicken fiend pet. It's not Smuffins, Nixon. Get the gosh darn cat's name right. All right, Ari gets to name it. Ari, what are you going to name your pet? It's called Mr. Sniffins. All right, Mr. Snuffins has joined the party. Oh, wait, did I say Nixon? Sorry, I meant Ari. Oh, why is the coin on the screen? All right. Roll again. If it's heads, the cat can talk like Snuffins can. That is something that you will have to do in your turn. It is Reginaldo's turn. Shouldn't I do that because it's my pet? All right, yeah, we'll have only the people whose pet it is can influence the pet. That's what we'll do. You move down. All right. All right, Nixon, what are you going to do? Blinks twice. I want to stay back at the well, but only me. You want to go? Okay, you just want to go back by yourself? Sure. We can split the party up. Wait, it's your chicken eats the cat? You can't say that, but you can try and attack the cat. That was edit guy that wanted to stay back. I also want to leave. I'll go somewhere else. I want to go left. Wait, you want to go left by yourself? Everybody's going all sorts of places. Okay. Hey, I knew my rights and lefts that time. You gonna change your name to Snuffins? Okay, it's Snuffins. Sure, yeah, it could be Snuffins. Whoa. Wait, you did what for your turn, Ari? No, this Snuffins is different from that Snuffins. This Snuffins is different from that Snuffins. If Ari wants to link them, they can. But right now, they're two separate entities. It is Edit Guy's turn. What do you want to do, Edit Guy? I'm going to hide this treasure because it's no longer treasure anymore. Edit guy, it's your turn. What do you want to do? I put on a diving mask and swim down the well. All right. Let's see if you succeed. You try to put the diving mask on, but the pain in your legs is just overwhelming. You can't handle it anymore. And so you drop the diving gear into the well, and it sploops and sinks to the bottom. May Bob be my pet since Nixon said to take care of them. Since they have to go, I can take care of them. Oh, does Nixon have to go? Did Nixon say they have to go? Do you have to go, Nixon? If anyone asks, I left. When you say left, do you mean left the party or you're leaving the stream? I don't know which one you mean. I have to go. Oh, okay. All right. Well, have a good night, Nixon. Thanks for hanging out. Sure, edit guy, you can take the pet. Let's go ahead and... Bob and the Wizards fuse. Make it 1 HP. Rename it to Bob and make it 1 HP. Okay. Well, let's flip a coin and see if you do that. Ah, you don't do that. We gotta leave. We gotta make sure there's room if somebody else wants to join for the last 10 minutes of the stream. Oh my gosh, my lights are going haywire. It'll be removed as someone joins. I guess we can do that, but no, I'll leave it empty, because then people might not realize that there's an empty spot if we have a name. So edit guy, you still have a turn. Oh wait, no, you tried to dive, didn't you? You tried to dive. Yeah, okay, so it's Aries' turn. I head forward, leaving the crew, but Snuffins follows in case. Okay. So when you say forward, what do you mean? Do you mean this way? Do you mean this way? Or do you mean this way? Up, down, right, or left? Back? Okay. Oh, welcome back, new handle. Back. So you want to go this way? But it's only you? Oh, to the next area? So there, well, we can go this way. Or this way. Both of those are towards next areas. Oh, you were in the ads? I mean, this is a, you can tell this is a locked door. You want to go to the door? Okay. Door's locked. Oh wait, you're going by yourself. That's right. And you're a rogue. Which means that all that's left in its spot is the fighter. And speaking of, it's now Reginaldo, your turn. Coin is... Oh, sorry. I keep forgetting to get rid of it. If anybody wants to jump in and be the wizard, they're more than welcome to. All right. What do you want to do, Reginaldo? Is the door... Yeah, this door's locked. The two most capable of fighting together? You all are pretty equal capable fighting. Although, you're both very good at fighting in your own ways, right? I'll be wizard, but what's going on exactly? As of right now... Hang on, let me change it. New handle. New handle. Right now, you're just exploring the dungeon. You'll go with Airy? All right. Do you guys want to party up so that when one of you moves, both of you move? New handle. It's your turn. What do you want to do? Right now, you're at this corner. You have a pet. You have a pet chicken monster. It's like a chicken with the mouth of a tiger. You have a pet named Snuffins, but not the Snuffins on stream. Yeah, different Snuffins. Yeah? Okay, we'll party you guys up so that when one of you move, both of you move. It is based off Snuffins. Okay. It's like a Snuffins clone that Snuffins can't control. You have Bob now. Oh, yeah, Edit Guy has Bob. So, yeah, you don't have a pet anymore. New handle. It was gifted to our healer. New handle, it's your turn. What do you want to do? Pretty much all you can do at this point is move. I mean, you can make up something to do if you want to, but there's nothing to fight. Only I control my Snuffins if I see... Yeah. Yep, Ari, you can control it. Pets do not get a separate turn, by the way. Having your pet do something counts as your turn. New handle, what do you want to do for your turn? As a wizard. New handle the wizard. Does New Handle know I'm talking to him? Does he know his name is New Handle? He might be in an ad, I guess. The fighters are together right now, so the supports could be... They could, yeah, if they wanted to. They could party up. Sorry. Oh, no, you're good. What do you want to do, New Handle? There is a well up here that you encountered earlier that has a sign drink, though nobody has drunk. All they've done is they dropped some diving equipment into it and forced it to make some artifacts. You were behind in time? Stupid YouTube. Ugh. In this economy. My phone is at 5%, so we got to make this fast. All right. We'll probably have this be the last round. Once new handle goes, this will be everyone's last turn. So Reginald, you'll still get to go one more time. But if new handle, have we lost you? Have we lost you? Hello, sir. Gummyeth. Welcome in. Why isn't my message going through? No. YouTube might be blocking it. You may have to, like, censor it or filter it or something. My once-in-a-year cameo. Welcome in, Sir Gummyeth. And the world will know. We're waiting for a new handle, right? Yeah, his message isn't going through for YouTube. YouTube keeps blocking it. Don't go breaking my heart. I couldn't if I tried. Oh, honey, if I get restless. I lay on floor. This move blocks the next person moving. Is it censored? Okay, new handle lays on the floor. Okay, let's see if you succeed. Heads is success, tails is failure. You succeed! All right, you are now blocking the hallway. People can get past you, but they'll have to do a successful coin toss in order to pass you. Edit guy, it's your turn. What are you going to do for your last turn of the night? But only if they try to go by. Yeah, only if they try to go by you. I use a spell I learned from the wizard to teleport out of the dungeon to get Arby's. You cannot teleport. That is against the rules. However, what you can do is you can teleport Arby's to you. Oh, and you fail. You don't get a second attempt because it's not a healing move. You try to summon, but however, the wizard was distracted when he gave you the spell, and so he messed up when he was giving you the words. And instead, you started singing Firework by Katy Perry. Baby, you're a firework. That's what happened. Didn't quite summon some Arby's. I'm teleporting out of the dungeon as my last move going to be gone for the match canonically. Tell you what, at the end, I'll cast a spell that everybody teleports to Arby's. Snuffins leaps at the door, breaking it down. This should count as a rogue move, I think. No, I don't think that's quite a... I don't know if that's a rogue... Maybe if you were a ranger. I don't think that counts as a rogue move, though. Hello, Cameron! Welcome in. You hate Arby's? All right, all right. I'll let you guys teleport to your place of choice.